Andrew Bridgen is the person who has compared the COVID-19 vaccine with the Holocaust. I mean, it's most extraordinary language that he used. He lost the Conservative Party whip, and now he's been expelled from the party itself. And the line he specifically came out with was that, as one consultant cardiologist said to me, this is the biggest crime against humanity since the Holocaust. And at the time, Matt Hancock, who was the former health secretary, said that his words were anti-Semitic. Mr. Bridgen claimed that wasn't the case. He said his tweet was in no way anti-Semitic. He wanted to apologise for any offence he'd caused. Rishi Sunak said that nevertheless what he'd said was utterly unacceptable. And now he's been expelled from the Conservative Party itself. My expulsion from the Conservative Party under false pretences only confirms the culture of corruption, collusion and cover-ups which plagues our political system. I have been a vocal critic of the vaccine rollout, and the party have been sure to make an example of me. I am grateful for my newfound freedom and will continue to fight for justice for all those harmed, injured or bereaved due to governmental incompetence. I will continue to serve my constituents as I was elected to do, and intend to stand again at the next election. But of course, he will stand again at the next election without the Conservative brand. That may actually be to his advantage, the Conservative brand, of course, having become faintly toxic. Now, Mr. Bridgen lost the whip in January, and there was some pushback from this. Do I think that it's right to for him to have lost the whip? Absolutely, I do. I think his casual link between the deaths caused by the COVID vaccine and the deaths caused by the Nazi Holocaust this is nonsense rhetoric, and it's extremely offensive to not only the many people, the 6 million people, the 6 million Jews, and the gypsies, the gay people, the Roma, the political opponents of Nazi Germany and so on, all those people who were held in concentration camps, who were executed. This is offensive to them. And yet at the same time, does he have a point? Well, he does have a point that the vaccine was rolled out with great speed and perhaps without proper care. Was it the right thing to do? Personally, I think it was, and I took the vaccine on whatever occasion it was offered. Do I think it was a dangerous move? Potentially, yes. Do I think that it was an undemocratic move? No, people were given a choice. Do I think we did the right thing by locking down? I think that probably was unnecessary and unwise, and two reasons for that. Reason number one, I don't think it was particularly efficacious. And reason number two, it wasn't particularly efficacious because it sort of stopped dissent, and it stopped any form of conversation about COVID. But reason number two, why do I think lockdown was probably wrong? Because it means that when there is a new and more virulent disease, the public are going to be significantly more opposed and more resistant to lockdown, and it may be more necessary. So I think we probably acted too quickly, too severely, or rather the second lockdown was too quick and too severe, and probably also, we might say, too convenient. But as for the vaccines, drawing that link between the vaccines and the Holocaust is clumsy rhetoric and casual rhetoric and extremely offensive. I'm delighted to see that he is punished in this way. It's the right thing to do.